Board of Equalization, here to discuss parcel ending in 0080A. This one is not going to be here in person, so I won't repeat all the rules to those of you who've already heard them all several times today. This is an official hearing and it will be recorded. We will give the assessor 10 minutes to present their side of the case, and we will go off of what we have in writing from the appellant. Make sure I have the correct appellant. Okay. So this is the Maleski property, our owner. Okay. Anybody going to give testimony? Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
I do.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and turn it over to the assessor's office to present their case.
Right. The subject property is a 0.225 acre lot, and this parcel sits between the road, the main road up at the Galena Golf Course, and the fairway of the golf course. Comp number one is a 0.212 acre lot. It sold for $83,500. Comp number two is a 0.09 acre lot. It sold for $65,650. And comp number three is a 0.115 acre lot, and it sold for $89,000. The subject land is more desirable location than the comparable since it sits on the fairway. The comparable lots are smaller in size, the same type of land, and are undeveloped. Land in Kellogg. Land in Kellogg went up 10% from last year. And after using the cost and market approach, it's our opinion this parcel is at fair market value. Exhibit number A is the state compliance letter that's stating that we are out of compliance with the state. So we had to adjust to keep us into compliance with the state.
Okay. Any further comment?
No.
Any questions for the assessor's office?
No, not right now.
So this one is right on the golf course where the others are not adjacent to the
Yes,
golf course.
that's correct.
Okay, I have a question. Just based on what we saw earlier, there was more than one piece that sold on, I thought we saw another piece that actually sold on Diamond Hitch Drive earlier today.
We did. I used different comparables to show the variances in the vacant land that's happening, especially after the last one, how everything was just on the Galena Ridge. You know, we assess mass appraisals. So we're using all of these into consideration as far as comparables. These are in town, which is a little more like this property being that it's sitting on the green. So it's going to be more desirable, just like the other two, comparable 2 and 3, means that they're in town. So they are desirable lots.
Okay. Any other questions or comments from the board or towards the assessor?
No, that's that other one I think they got. That's where Dave was.
Diamond
thinking,
Hitch.
Diamond Hitch.
Yeah.
So this is a wrong or different area.
No.
Diamond Hitch is the right area.
It's in the same area.
It's in the
Yeah.
same area. Okay.
It's just the other comps are to show the variances and desirability, because being
Okay.
in town, not everybody wants to be on a golf course and everybody's a golfer,
Okay.
you know, so the subject property is on, I mean, you step out the back door and you're on the fairway of the golf course.
Okay.
Those other ones in Prospector Loop and on Hitch Drive are down the road, and you'd have to walk a little bit to get to the golf course.
You're right. Yep.
Okay. If we have no further questions, technically it's up to you if you have any closing remarks.
I don't.
Okay. Then we close that part of the hearing and we are to the part of the hearing where we have to review what they send us in writing and have discussion amongst ourselves. So you see what the assessors got, you see what they have sent, and you can understand where, I mean, they're showing some of these that went for 100,000, et cetera. It sounds like a main argument is that this is facing the golf course.
Location.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm trying to figure out what it assessed for in 22, but they did not include that in their packet. Do you happen to know what this property assessed for in 22 or in 21?
I don't.
Okay. I'm trying to see what kind of an increase this thing jumped. Don't see that in here. They also send a letter indicating, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, 157, 172.
And I think Kellogg Land went up 10%.
What was that?
So their last year's was 157,
Okay.
went to 172. Just over 2%, 10%. They did also include a letter from the health district saying that their land would have to be some remedial action.
Can I respond to that?
If you have something pertinent to it, go ahead.
It's just like all of the Silver Valley has to be remediated. So, I mean, we're all in that, crossing that same bridge. If we want to develop anything, we start moving dirt, we have to remediate it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Board of Equalization, what do you think? What is your pleasure? What do you want to do with this?
I feel with the location compared to the other lots, not directly on the golf course like that, is going to bump that value up quite a bit.
I agree that location would make it go up. I'm having a hard time making the argument that it would just jump to 17 with that. I mean, I don't have enough facts in my head here to see where we get the 17. That would match the highest sale over here, but we have other properties in the area, and plus we've seen another one today that definitely sold for more like $9 or $15. So
there's no houses really in there, right?
these are all blank lots.
There's no houses in there right now.
So right across the street from the subject property is a home.
Okay.
They're
There's
sparsely up there. Yeah, there are homes
Okay.
up there.
Yes. And the house across the street happens to be the subject's owner's daughter.
The appellant's daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. Any thoughts? We don't have any comps on any golf courses in the valley, any other golf course properties, and what that's doing. So we're
stuck with these ones.
it's our best guess as what being on a golf course makes it worth.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the comps that the appellant has submitted, but I don't see that any of those are actually golf course frontage.
No.
I'm maybe not reading something right, but I don't see.
What are the properties on the Pinehurst Golf Course there, do you think?
I didn't have any
That right
sales.
here?
I didn't have any sales at the
Yeah.
Pinehurst Golf Course. And most homes aren't directly on the golf course. It's all hills and then across the street.
Couple of
The
the,
report of the day, that be, when they, is that, do they go off of
The yard, backyard, right there.
do they go off of comps or is that just,
problem with
That's
that,
a current estimated value, so that's just a guesstimate that the website puts out for
oh,
the
okay,
details of what it would be, what they
Okay.
would just list it at.
okay.
and it's dated 23.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's dated 2023.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna point out is that one of the comp things that they submitted here
Yeah,
is a 2023 value. And so are most of the graphs. And of course, we've got to figure out value for 2022.
And if they ever make that reliable, you guys should be out of work.
Okay. Anybody have a motion in mind, an idea?
I have a motion to go with the assessor's value.
The 172, 389.
389.
no, just, I'd agree because I don't see any other comps that. Virtuous.
Okay. So you'll second that?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Do we have any further or final discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, unanimously that we uphold the assessed value. The 172, 389. And this meeting is adjourned. Okay. Maybe you could